Hello and welcome to Moodboard. This is a series where I pull pieces of inspiration, typically songs, could be other things in the future, and I reference them as I learn how to make music. It's kind of like a type beat video, but a little bit more gestural. It went really well the first time I did it, and it went really well this time as well, and I'm super excited to share this one with you. I'm going to move over here so you can see the mood board better. I also need my laptop. This is a remastered introduction to the episode because I wanted to better describe what I was trying to accomplish, which was to capture the feel of silly. I was inspired to make this the theme of this mood board and therefore episode and therefore track because I was driving around and heard the song Bad Bitch Wody by Ruben Slikk. It has this piano melody that sounds a bit unconventional and kind of off key, but the more it repeats and intertwines with the other elements of the song, it all melts together into a banger. And then I realized there's a ton of music that does this in a very similar way. So, the second song that I pulled into this mood board is Helicopter Swag Part 4.mp3 by Tisa. I obviously needed to pull from the catalog of the Prince of Silly. He has made an abundance of music that does this. He'll use a super simple piano and then make a non-harmonic melody with it and then package it all up as the song of the summer or whatever time you're listening to it. The unconventionality and surprise in his productions leaves you no choice but to... Okay, the third mood board item is Certified Trapper's Fire Biddy. I'm obsessed with this song. He has a lot of songs that also do what I'm talking about with the piano and the melodies being a little bit wonky. What I like about this track is that the melody is introduced with tuned drums and then a piano kind of comes in underneath it. So it has the same elements of the other two tracks that I just introduced with like a normal piano and slightly wonky melody, but it's arranged a little bit differently. And then my final example is a bit different from the other three. I mostly threw it in because I'm obsessed with this artist, but it ended up being really helpful for my mood board. It's Wish by Mexikodro, produced by Ziggy Made It. And let me just say, Ziggy made it silly. At least to me, this track feels silly, mostly because of the instrument selection and sound effects. So there's this lasery alien noise. There are bells. And then there are these mischievous melodies that pop up. I feel as though if you isolated those elements, you could imagine them being used as sound effects in a cartoon. But the way they're layered with the percussion, just like the other songs, it all comes together as the biggest banger to ever bang. So in conclusion, what I'm aiming for and what I want to try to incorporate in this track is a wonky piano, some sound effects, intentional layering, good percussion, and making sure I make it a banger. On a philosophical note, I really want to keep enjoying this blissful ignorance that I have right now that comes with not having classical music training. I think it really helps experimentation, and I'm realizing a lot of people that I look up to have approached their music practice in a very similar way. And as we're talking about this, I want to highlight this amazing clip from an interview with Mexikodro.
You couldn't even name a chord.
Nope. I don't even know what an ABC. You can listen to my melodies, you can listen to my 808s, you can listen to anything I make. It got a certain type of feel, soul to it. I don't know how to play instruments and stuff like that, but I play everything I make.
I love that because it reiterates that some things just can't be taught. They just can't. You just need audacity and an understanding of the feel you're trying to create. Okay. Immediately, yes. Immediately, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Let me listen back to Wish by Mexikodro for inspo. I don't know what that is. It sounds like a Christmas bell. That's one thing I will say. A lot of these songs sound like a freaky Christmas beat because they have bells in them. So let me see what bells I can cook up over here. Kind of disgusting, but also kind of amazing. I don't know. Hold on, let me go back to my inspo. Oh my gosh, this is intimidating. This is okay. Just keep going. Maybe just for the sake of this being easy, I'll start with elements of like a Milwaukee-ish beat, which is the main thing I want to do is just put the claps in there. I think that'll help me find direction, maybe. Sure. I kind of hate this. Oh my gosh, this is I don't know why I'm short circuiting at this. This is really hard. And I know that this isn't really quantized. My bad for being on Dilla time right now. I don't know if I have the finesse for that right now. Okay, so let me just tweak. I need a juicy, thick kick. I need to shut the fuck up. I'm so annoying. Ugh. Sloppy kicker. Who named these? Me and my suit coat decided that I might not want those claps. So I'm transferring them to hats for now. Oh, wait. The rim thingy. That's way better. Whoa. Okay. I love the noises. That's turned into MIA-ish, and not to ruin anything, but we're saving her for another episode once I'm more experienced. That was going to be a surprise in 12 months, but okay, hear me out. I'm going to just throw a little sample of a Flint loop on here because I want to see what it sounds like. Wait. Unsubscribe if you hate experimental music. I don't know if I'll work more on this tonight. I know for sure I'm going to come back and I'm going to be that meme that's like, when I was in the studio last night and then I woke up and re-listened to it again. Yeah, that's going to be me. And ironically, I'm trying to make my music almost sound like those memes on purpose. So, but all I'm saying is I'm curious to see how I like this with fresh ears. It's the next day. Let's just say I am feeling like that meme. 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't even hear it. Hold on. Okay, 5, 6, 7. Okay, wait, it's fine. Oh, it's because, wait, I forgot that I actually tweaked it a little bit this morning. I mean, it's still bad, but I think it's getting closer to good bad, and that's what we want. Okay, yeah, I'm remembering now. So I listened more to the Moodboard and used the bell in a little bit of a different way, just kind of impactful, spread out. I just have a very simple Ding ding. Perfectly Christmassy, but not too much, you know? I've realized I'm actually developing a rule book as I work for you. So the first one is, if you don't like experimental music, unsubscribe. The second one is, if you came here to learn how to make music, unsubscribe. I'm joking. If you came here to learn from me how to make music, this might be the wrong place, but you will learn how to learn. You will learn how to try. You will learn how to feel inspired to be bad. I need at least 3 decent melodies that work together well, and I don't know if I really feel like I have that. Let's just buckle back down on the piano, the main event. I can work with that. We're fine there. Okay, let's add this back in. Maybe it's fine. Why do I not like it? I think maybe I want one more thing. Pitch it down and change the instrument on this duplicate layer. So I think I just made it worse. Oh my gosh, this is really hard. No! Oh my god, adding the clap. I'm gonna listen one more time. Okay, let's see. There's a note that I don't like. It's, I think, again, me trying to be on Dilla time. If you don't know what you're doing, get off of Dilla time and go on to normal time, because no. This little unquantized thing right there is illegal for me. That made a big difference. I don't know if like, what do y'all do? Do you restart when you're in this situation, or do you just try to make it sound better? Like, for the video's sake, I want to try to make it sound better, but it might require a total rehaul. Ugh, this is bad. Okay, maybe a good course of action will be to take I'm gonna take what I have and structure it like Fire Biddy. I really like the tuned drums. I don't know if that's what you would call it, but so if I use the drums I already have, can I try to do a ding, 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 ding? I'm gonna try that, and then I'll come back once I have something to say. Now this sounds like a direct rip. I at least feel a little proud that I can replicate something that I just listened to. So I just found a tom in there, and then I resampled it so that I could tune it. I just made them separate audio files and pitched them up and down. Okay, so like, that's what the other song does. I think there might be a way for me to resample that neon green track again and then apply it to a MIDI track somehow. That drum is tuned and then the piano copies it. I'm learning so much. I look like I'm in pain. That's just the look of learning. Oh, yay! It worked. Okay. Maybe you can learn from me. Never mind what I said earlier. That exercise was good. I learned a lot by doing that. So I'm going to just tweak this. So that it doesn't sound like I'm exactly trying to be the Fire Biddy. Any other audio files here, or am I the only one? Y'all just stream your music? That's disgusting. These are the types of gifts you get when you date in Detroit. Yeah, book me for vinyl DJ sets. I'll play it. I'll play it, especially if it's like a listening bar. Ooh, yeah. Anyways, I made some progress while I was off camera. I really want to be done. This was actually hard. I worked a long time. This is hard. This is hard. This is actually really hard. It was actually so hard. And it was really hard. This was so hard. It is so easy to slip into a conventional melody again. Your brain is colonized. Like you'll start with something bad and then you're just like, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. So then you change it. And that in itself is hard for me because I don't even really know how to write conventional melodies. But like the fact that this is wrong in a lot of our minds makes this really hard. Oh my God. Again, I'm not trying to copy Fire Biddy, but damn, that song really saved my life in this exercise. Let me show you what I did. Each individual clip, I made a different pitch right here. I just would like type in -6, -2, whatever. And then I resampled it in this layer. And then I dragged this onto MIDI layers to get the notes. And then I would just kind of like move them around. So let's reactivate everything. The sub, additional drums, clap and kick. This group is some just additional things that were kind of more me touches that I think take it in a different direction that I like. Like a little bit spacey, but a little bit electronic vibe. I don't know. I just like this. And then these are all my piano layers. So this is the main one. So you can hear that comes from the tom melody, and here's a low version of it. And then I noticed that a lot of these songs just have like either a very repeating like ding, 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 ding melody or a chronological like up melody that repeats. So I wanted to make sure to have that. Like that adds so much. That adds so much. And then this little added piece that I think I'm going to sprinkle. Yeah, no, I did it. I did it. I completed the mission. Wow, this is fine art. People who do this well are incredible because this is, I mean, I don't know shit about producing. Maybe people who produce think this is easy. It's also kind of like a zeitgeist thing to know where good, bad lands, you know? Let me know if you've ever tried to make a beat like this. This was like